George Carlin was a disc jockey in Boston when he came to us. He was part of a team, and then his partner dropped out, and George came on my show on a weekly basis with his weatherman, with all the funny bits that he did, and just the look of him, you probably won't recognize what still is George Carlin.
There's a new thing happening with laundry commercials. They're using more and more men in the commercials. You see them hanging around the washing machine comparing shirts. One guy has a cigarette burn in his shorts. He's kind of a hero, you know. The men are down there, and, well, the men, we all know what's been happening to the American husband. It's kind of historical. It began with the cartoons like Dagwood Bumstead and Jiggs and Maggie, then The Bumbling Husband. Television picked it up with such shows as Father Knows Least, Dumb Daddy, and that one that's been on for so long now, The Danny Daddy Show. Yeah, have you seen this one?
Marge! Marge! My shirts have hidden dirt!
Well, it's your dirt. You hid it. What do you want with it anyway? What could you do with dirt?
I'm going down to the laundry room. Some of the fellas and I are going down. We're going to wash our stuff. And Wally Cox is going to be there and everything.
I'm going to fortified detergent.
And it's my turn to use a weak bleach, and I need some yellowing shirts.
Why don't you just bring down your yellow shirts? Those clowns you hang around with won't know the difference.
Now you find a man in another role. This is the scene. We're at the dinner table. The entire family is there, well, except for Dad, Mom, Sis, Billy, and an old woman that nobody knows who just keeps coming in at dinner time, leaves a 10% tip. They don't know her. And above this, we see a balcony with a door behind it, the bathroom door. Dad, we get the message, is in there, and suddenly comes bursting out of the door, "Who's been using my right guard?" Falls over the balcony into the wonton soup. By the way, if you ever run out of deodorant, and it can happen even in the best planned family, I ran out of right guard the other day myself. We're a one deodorant family again. Well, we just don't like to touch each other, that's all it is. Ran out of deodorant, and oddly enough, found my answer in the kitchen. You put a bay leaf under each arm. It doesn't stop you from perspiring, but you smell like soup. It's great at the office. Who's wearing chicken vegetable?
I've got the navy bean.
Conservative fellow would wear broth. Loud dresser would wear gumbo. Lloyd Bridges would wear clam chowder, right? Here's a commercial I never expected to see a man in, but lo, it has happened.
Hurry up, Marge! Hurry up, Marge! Barbecue's all ready! Oh, I can't. My stringy, snarly hair. I just can't get it straightened out.
Hi, say, I'm Wendell the Witch. What about Wanda? Wanda's sick, and what does she know about hair anyway? I've been a hairdresser all my life. About the only thing left for the American husband to do is leave home.
Leave home?
Leave home, Marge. That's what I said. It all started down at the dry cleaner. Went down there, told the lady I couldn't go to your dad's funeral because I can't wear black. Dandruff, you know. Then my own daughter, Marge, told me I needed palm olive gold. Billy practically shoved the Listerine down my throat to kill germs. That was okay, but when Katie Winters said I can't go to the spring dance, Marge, that's it.
Enough of that male area. The flu season's with us, colds and flu, and I can give you a little hint and save you an awful lot of commercial watching. The first product I'd recommend would be Vicks Formula 44 cough syrup. It contains silentium, which works on the cough control center. That's that little white dot you have in your head. You can see it when you brush the back of your hair.
Hey, yeah, man, that's my dot.
Some people have wild dots. Now, if you're healthy, the line coming out of your white dot, which we call your white dot line, should look something like this. If you cough it... It's like the New York water supply graph. And if you take a cough syrup that contains codeine, a Class B narcotic referred to by junkies as Pepsi-Cola. If you take something dangerous like codeine, yes, it will work on your cough control center, but you'll have 8 or 9 lines coming out of your white dot. You are stoned. And although those syrups work, they may produce dangerous narcotic side effects. Narcotics hangover. So we'll ask the druggist, he really ought to know. Can you recommend a cough syrup?
Well, I've got a couple of kinds I can let you have here. Got one that contains codeine. That's a narcotic. That works on the cough control center. That's that little white dot you have in your head. It'll do the job for you, but it may produce dangerous narcotic side effects. Narcotics hangover. On the other hand, I got Vicks Formula 44 with Silentium. It works the same way, but there's no side effect, no hangover. What do you think you'd like?
Let me have the one with the codeine, baby. And that great new discovery for fighting the symptoms of colds, chest congestion, especially the room spray, Congestogon. Seen that commercial?
8:33 a.m., young Tommy Thompson awakens in his crib.
His head is stopped up. What's he coughing for? His mom sprays the room with Congestogon. 3:39, young Tommy Thompson dies of an overdose of Congestogon. 3 short medical tips for you. The first is this man who keeps coming out of the doctor's office every 25 minutes on my screen. He's got to be the healthiest man on television.
Boy, am I glad I saw my doctor today. Thought I had an ulcer. Thank God it was only a bullet wound.
And as long as we're in the medical arts building, we might as well listen in on the dentist.
Doctor, now that I'm wearing dentures, I mean actually wearing, should I continue to use the same toothpaste I've always used?
Oh, sure, yeah. If you'd like to ruin your dentures the way you've ruined your teeth, yeah.
Say, nurse. Nurse, what was the name of that good-tasting red mouthwash the dentist gave me?
Oh, that was Muscatel. He's a wino.